Earth style, root chakra healing jutsu. Alright, so what's up, guys? It's Juzo Taiyo. I want to talk about knowing your lane and your path when it comes to the spiritual shit and knowing how things fit for you. So, where am I coming from with this, right? I was watching a video on Allen Iverson, right? One of the greatest basketball players of all time. And something that struck me, right, is that he never really spent a lot of time like training in the traditional sense, right? He would go to the club, get turned up right the night before he goes to a game and shit. So I'm like, okay. Then I think about Kobe, right? And Kobe was the exact opposite. Hard work all the time, up all the time, work. But if you ask anybody who watches basketball, I don't personally watch basketball, but I know if you ask me to watch basketball, both those names are most likely, especially if they're an older dude, both of those names will be in the top 10 of basketball players of all time. But it's like, how? Because one had one philosophy and the other had another philosophy completely. Two different frames of thought, but both were two of the greatest players of all time. So it's like you got to get to a point where now you understand this for your spiritual practice. Like some people, right? Some people are super into the books. Some people are more intuitive based, right? They might read when they're called to, a couple passages here and there, right? Both people are reading, but one takes a more strict, diligent path with it. The other takes a more intuitive, fun-based path with it, right? It's like when you look at Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter. You got one who is, the stoic, walks everywhere, travels with only a duffel bag. And then you got Ken, the millionaire playboy, fucking all the bitches at the parties, this and that, right? Both are entirely great at the art that they practice, but one is taking another path, the other is taking another path. But they're both great. If you watch them fight, they're both pretty much dead even as far as strength goes. So it's like, how do you figure? He's being super strict with it, practicing every day. This one's taking a more lackadaisical approach, right? Let's even do Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta constantly training. Like Vegeta would be the Kobe, right? Taking everything seriously, right? Goku would be the Allen Iverson. Like, yeah, I'm training, yeah, but I'm still sleeping. I'm gonna still be chilling. I'm gonna still have come to this from a place of joy and happiness, because he still loves the game. He loves to fight, but it's more from a childish place of like, this is what I like to do versus like a strict regimen. And both of them end up training with Whis to become gods. One achieved alter ego, the other one achieved alter instinct. So you got to know where you fit in with this as far as what path you follow and how you do your study and how you do your practice, right? Like you see a lot of people arguing about if you should be, vegan, or if you should be eating meat, or you should be doing this, and they'll sit in the comments and argue all day about which one is right. And it's like, everybody has a unique signature to themselves. Like for me, I did vegetarianism for about 5-6 years. I didn't feel any different. It didn't make a difference to me. Like I feel the same amount of health. But for other people, they have life-changing experiences when they become vegetarian, become vegan. So it all comes to your actual genetic makeup. You know what I mean? You can't you can't try to make one size fit all. You gotta go with what fits for you, right? You gotta do what fits for you and your energy, and in doing that, you follow your unique energy signature, and then you become that much stronger, that much quicker, right? And it's not to say that other people can't learn from each other. Like maybe Kobe could learn to take a chill pill every once in a while. Maybe AI could learn to train just a little bit harder. But both of them, they have their unique ways of becoming great. One is having more of a fun-based approach. One is having a strict, diligent, focused approach. But both of them reach the same path of being great. You can't mention the top 10, 20 basketball players and not mention Allen Iverson and not mention Kobe. You can't do that, right? You can't mention the best people, the best fighters in Dragon Ball Z and not mention Goku or Vegeta. You can't do that. You can't mention the best fighters in Street Fighter, not mentioning Ken and Ryu. And all those people have completely different ideologies on how to get to the same unique path. So it's like you just gotta do what fits for you. Like, even I had a buddy back before, where like when we would do dream work and shit, and he could smoke all day and still dream. Me, if I smoke, I get no dreams. I have to lay off the weed if I want to do dream work. It's like, am I gonna tell him to stop smoking? No, because he's still getting the results he wants to get. Like, that's for me. My mind doesn't let me dream and smoke. So you gotta just know where you fit in, and then your path will just be that much easier as you just go with the flow, which your true energy is. So that's it. One.